Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Whitney, and on today's episode I'm going to be talking about something that's a little touchy. So guys, I realized that I have very small faith, especially when it comes to trusting in God. So I'm at a point in my life where I'm about to make like a really large leap, and I'll tell you guys more about that when it happens. But yeah, so I'm in a season where I'm supposed to really just trust in God, because nothing around me looks like this thing is gonna happen. Nothing around me looks like this thing is gonna happen successfully. Like, things just don't look right, type. But inside of me I have a joy, like a hope. But then sometimes I'm like just extremely discouraged. Okay, so back to the not having faith part. I realized that my faith is wounded. Like, I can't let go of the things that I've been through in the past and allow me to see God for who He is. I put God in a box. I see God as man. And because I see God as man, I think that He's going to let me down. And that's because almost every male figure in my life has let me down. I realized that at church the other day that I just haven't had a really proper male figure. I'm like, dang. Especially like older ones, I'm like, I just feel like it has been rejected by them, taken advantage of, like abandoned, like abused, and just a bunch of, you know, painful stuff. Like, for the longest time, I blamed my dad for dying. Like, I just be like, dang, why didn't you fight harder to stay alive? Like, you should be here right now. Or even when my friend passed away, I was like, you're supposed to be big, dog. Like, why did you go out sad? Like, why did you go? Like, why did you have to go? But I had to realize that, one, if they died, it wasn't their choice to go. Death just happens. And also, even if they did leave, that is not a reflection on me, but a reflection on them. That's a choice that they made. If they hurt me, that's a choice that they made. That had nothing to do with me, but things that they were personally going through, or demons that they were battling with, or like just situations that they were in that they felt like they had to do that. Also, if I did something to make them leave, I'm not the same person who I was that made a choice for them to make that choice to leave. And so it's just been really difficult, because I find myself in a place where like that's like that one stumbling block, like me not having a lot of faith, because I know God is always telling me like, son, you do not know where I want to take you. Like, I want to blow your mind, but you do not believe in me. Like, I need you to. And it's like, like a part of me be like, all right, God, like I'm going. Things look right, so I'm going. But then when things don't look right when I need it to, it's like, God, I don't know if I can keep going, you know? But one thing that I had to understand is, all right, so you feel like God is a man, right? You're looking at the things that men in your past have done to you. You have to ask yourself, what was the why? Why did they do that? And understand that you can't look at people just surface level. Like, you don't understand what people are going through, or like what battles they're dealing with that they may not even be aware of, that caused them to act a certain way that they did. And so I have to forgive them. And I feel like I've forgiven them for the most part. Yeah. Now that I think about it, maybe I haven't forgiven them as much as I thought I did. So we're gonna work on that. But yeah, like, just forgive them and understand that they're human at the end of the day. But the person who isn't human, he's not even a person, is God. He's a spirit. He's bigger than this box that I put him in. He's bigger than anything that I could ever imagine. He's not going to let me down. And that's one thing that I need to understand, is God is not man. He asks for faith of a mustard seed, like, just that. And so, yeah, I just need to focus on the fact that God is not man. He is not going to let me down. I cannot continue to let my past, like, terrorize me. I can't. Or I'm just going to constantly go around. And this season, we getting set free, honey. Break every chain. I just had to realize that I can be really faithless. Like, my faith can be really small and it hinders me a lot. And so I just wanted to encourage you guys to not look at God as man in any aspect, whether it's, oh, God can't forgive me because, you know, I wouldn't forgive myself for doing this, or God is going to let me down the same way my ex let me down, or God is going to leave me the same way my father left me or my mother left me. Like, God is not like us. He will never be like us. He quotes that your ways are not my ways, your thoughts are not my thoughts, because he's bigger than us, like bigger than what we could ever imagine on this earth. And so that's one thing that I just wanted to share with you guys, is to have faith. Let go of anything that terrorizes your present and your future. Let go of anything that tries to hold you back from fully believing in God and accepting everything he has to offer. Let go of all the pain and the trauma of the past. And that's what the series is about. Just letting go of all the daddy issues and all the hurt and all the ugly and all the extra stuff. Okay? So yeah, that's it, guys. So the next episode, love you guys.